Have you ever wondered how to find peace in your surroundings right in your backyard? Let's delve into the world of Zen gardens, a centuries-old tradition born in the tranquil monasteries of Japan. These gardens are not just about beauty, they're about cultivating serenity, a place where one can commune with nature and oneself. Every rock, every plant, every grain of sand holds a purpose, a meaning. It's a landscape of the mind, an oasis of tranquility. Join us on a journey to create your very own Zen garden where peace resides. Your first step to serenity begins with choosing the right spot. Imagine a place where you can retreat, a sanctuary where you can find peace. This could be anywhere in your backyard, but there are a few factors to consider. First, consider the sunlight. A Zen garden thrives in a spot that receives plenty of morning sunlight but is shaded from the harsh afternoon rays. Next, think about the size. It doesn't have to be vast, even a small corner can become a tranquil oasis. What matters is that it's a space where you can breathe freely. Lastly, consider privacy. Your Zen garden should be a personal retreat, away from prying eyes. A secluded spot, perhaps shielded by a fence or natural elements like trees or shrubs, can make all the difference. With the perfect spot selected, you're ready for the next step. Rocks are the backbone of a Zen garden. Let's learn why. A Zen garden is an oasis of tranquility, a miniature landscape of harmony, simplicity and peace. And the rocks? They are the foundation, the silent storytellers of this ethereal world. So, why are rocks so significant? In the Zen philosophy, rocks symbolize the enduring nature of existence. They represent the mountains, the islands, and the rugged terrain of life. They are the silent observers, the immovable constants amidst the ever-changing sands of time. Choosing the right rocks for your Zen garden can be likened to choosing the right words for a poem. Each rock has its own character, its own story, its unique texture, shape, and color. It's not about finding the biggest or the most impressive rock, it's about finding the ones that speak to you, the ones that resonate with your soul. Now, where do you place these rocks? Remember, a Zen garden is all about balance and harmony. Start by selecting a central rock. This will be the heart of your garden, the anchor. Place it in a way that it feels natural, as if it has always been there. Once your central rock is in place, you can start adding smaller rocks. These could represent smaller hills, or they could be companions to your central rock. The key is to create a sense of balance, a dialogue between the rocks. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's about what feels right to you. And remember, it's not just about the rocks, it's about the space between them. In Zen philosophy, this is called ma. Ma is the emptiness, the silence, the pause. It's just as important as the rocks themselves. It's the space that allows the garden to breathe, to tell its story. To wrap up, think of your Zen garden as a blank canvas and the rocks as your paintbrush. Each rock you place, each space you leave empty, is a stroke of this brush, a note in the symphony of tranquility. Now that your rocks are in place, it's time to bring life into your garden. In the world of Zen, plants are more than just greenery. They are living art, breathing life into your garden. They represent endurance, flexibility, and the ever-changing nature of existence. Now let's dive into the lush world of Zen garden flora. Choosing the right plants for your Zen garden is a combination of personal preference and symbolism. Evergreen plants, for instance, symbolize eternity and unchanging truth. Moss, with its soft, carpet-like texture, signifies tranquility and peace. Bamboo, on the other hand, stands tall for strength and flexibility. Each plant you choose tells a story, adding depth and meaning to your garden. Now you might be wondering, how do I arrange these plants? Well, in a Zen garden, the arrangement of plants and rocks is paramount. It's all about creating a harmonious balance, mirroring the natural world. When arranging, think about the yin and yang, the balance of light and dark, soft and hard, vertical and horizontal. Consider the size, shape, and color of your plants. Place taller plants like bamboo or pine towards the back. Use smaller ground-covering plants like moss or ferns in the foreground. This creates a sense of depth and perspective. Next, think about how your plants interact with the rocks. Rocks are the bones of your Zen garden, the unchanging elements amidst the flux. Position your plants in a way that they complement the rocks, not compete with them. For instance, a tall bamboo next to a large rock can create a beautiful contrast, while a carpet of moss can soften the harsh edges of a stone. In essence, your Zen garden is a living painting, a dynamic tapestry of rocks and plants, light and shadow, form and emptiness. Each element has its place, its role to play, creating a harmonious whole. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to create your Zen garden. It's your personal sanctuary, a reflection of your inner peace and tranquility. So, let your intuition guide you, let nature inspire you. With plants and rocks in harmony, your Zen garden is taking shape. It's more than just a garden, it's a journey, a philosophy, a way of life. So take a moment, breathe, and marvel at the life of your Zen garden. Raking gravel isn't just about aesthetics, it's a form of meditation. This is where we delve into the truly transformative aspect of Zen gardening, the art of raking. The gravel or sand in a Zen garden isn't merely a filler or an element of design, it's a canvas that invites you to engage in a mindful and meditative practice, known as samu. Samu is a Japanese term that translates to work with purpose. In the context of a Zen garden, this means raking the gravel with intent, with care, and with full presence of mind. The act of raking, creating patterns that mimic the ripples of water, is a meditative practice, a form of moving meditation that aligns perfectly with the Zen philosophy. But how does one rake with purpose, you may ask? It starts with a clear mind. As you stand before your garden, rake in hand, take a moment to breathe. Feel the weight of the rake, the texture of the handle. Now, as you draw the rake across the gravel, imagine the surface as a body of water, disturbed by a gentle breeze. Your rake is that breeze, creating ripples across the water's surface. The patterns you create should flow naturally, without force or strain. Let your mind guide your hand, allowing the rake to move freely. Remember, there's no right or wrong pattern. Whether you prefer straight lines, circular sweeps, or abstract designs, the choice is yours. The key is to remain present in the moment, focused on the task at hand. As you rake, you'll notice a shift in your mind. A sense of calm will envelop you, your thoughts will slow down, and you'll find yourself deeply connected with the task at hand. This is the power of Zen gardening. It's not just about creating a beautiful space, it's about cultivating an inner sense of peace and tranquility. And that, dear friends, is the art of Zen, the art of mindful, purposeful raking. It's a practice that goes beyond the visual appeal of your garden. It's a tool for mindfulness, a pathway to inner peace. With your gravel raked, your Zen garden is almost complete. But remember, a Zen garden is never truly complete. It's an ever-evolving space that reflects the ever-changing nature of our minds and lives. Now let's explore why all this effort is worth it. Zen gardens are more than just a pleasing arrangement of rocks and sand. They're a portal to a state of peace and tranquility, a sanctuary where the chaos of the world dissipates, leaving only serenity in its wake. Firstly, the creation and maintenance of a Zen garden is a form of active meditation. The act of carefully raking the gravel into intricate patterns, placing the rocks just so, and tending to the plants, allows you to focus your mind on the task at hand. This focus acts as a form of mindfulness, quieting the mind and reducing stress. Just imagine, after a long day of constant chatter, both digital and real, you retreat to your Zen garden. As you rake the gravel, your mind calms, your breath slows, and your stress melts away. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. Secondly, a Zen garden can enhance your focus and concentration. Each element in a Zen garden is deliberately placed and holds significance. The process of creating such a garden requires patience and precision, two skills that can translate into other areas of your life. You'll find that the more time you spend in your Zen garden, the more you'll be able to concentrate on tasks outside of it. Consider this. As you carefully place a rock in your garden, you're not just creating a visual element. You're training your brain to focus on one task at a time, which can lead to improved productivity and mental clarity in your daily life. Lastly, a Zen garden can foster a deeper connection with nature. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, it's easy to feel disconnected from the natural world. A Zen garden brings a slice of nature right to your doorstep, reminding you of the beauty and tranquility it offers. It offers a respite, a chance to pause and appreciate the world around us. Think of it this way, as you tend to your Zen garden, you're not just nurturing plants and arranging rocks. You're nurturing a connection with the natural world, a connection that can bring profound peace and happiness. So, Zen gardens are more than just a beautiful sight. They're a tool for stress reduction, a training ground for focus and concentration, and a bridge to the natural world. They're a testament to the power of simplicity and the beauty of nature. So, are you ready to experience the tranquility of a Zen garden?